Hey, what's up guys, Boris here coming to you guys with a video for Legend Law. Now, Legend Law, really cool unit here. Really cool unit. Obviously, you know, I was really excited when Law came out. I still don't have him, and to be honest, it's not one that I'm that crazy about right now, but maybe in the future, you know, I'll really want him. But he is really powerful. Let me go ahead and show you guys why he is powerful. Look at his captain ability. Boost the attack of slashers and freedom or free spirit. So slashers and free spirit characters by 2 times at the start of the chain, 3 times after the third perfect. So that means your 4th, 5th, and 6th characters will have 3 times, and then your last character, your 6th character will get it 4 times, times 2, right? So that's pretty crazy. So what does this mean? Well, like any other team like this, that means that the first 2 units, you could probably be support units, not really that necessary for them to do a lot of damage. Then your next 2 units, or next 3 units, will be your power hitters, and then your last unit will be your damage, like your nuker. You're gonna try to put everything you can into your last unit, if you can. That's one possible strategy with Trafalgar Law. Next up, his special makes damage and health cutting specials of all characters bypass defensive buffs. So really cool special. Pretty much what it means is that your Mihawk all of a sudden can go through a good or great barrier. Same thing with a Whitebeard. You can deal damage to those guys. So it's decent. I don't think it's like that crazy for 25 turns. It does have a lower cooldown as well. It does have a level 1, but that only applies to slashes and freedom, which is probably what you're going to be using. So keep that in mind. You will most likely be using it at a lower cooldown. So let's go ahead and look at how crazy this team is here, guys. So okay, let me start off with the fact that this team pretty much needs one. If you have 1 yellow orb, you can get all matching orbs. If you get 1 yellow orb, yeah, there's a lot of law teams. We'll check here in a second. So there are a lot of teams here. So let me start with why you only need 1. If you have 1 yellow orb, then you can start with Dofi and put the yellow orb on this Law, your friend Captain Law. Then you use Suleiman to change his orb and Law's orb to matching orbs. You use Zoro to give a 1.75 boost for 2 turns to slashers. On top of that, giving himself a red orb. Then you use Vista to go ahead and give the bottom row 2 matching orbs. So all of a sudden now everybody has a matching orb as long as you started with 1 yellow orb, and then you have a 1.75 boost and a 2 times orb boost. So insane damage. Let me go ahead and put on these specials to show you guys. And yeah, there's something. Oh, it's level 2 Zoro. There we go. So level 2 Zoro. Okay. Let me put on matching orbs, and yeah, just look at that damage, like 4 million against the Ints. So crazy. Now this is like, again, it's not that important to get all matching orbs because again, your earlier units won't do as much damage as your later ones. So you can either go, you know, 2 different strategies. You can go all in on your last unit, or do that. Oh, Zoro needs level 3. My bad. I didn't even know that. Okay. Wow, level 3. Okay. So yeah, pretty much almost 5 million. Almost 5 million there. So there's that. So keep that in mind. Now, let's say you want a different approach. If you want a different approach, then one thing you could do is swap out. Let's say swap out Vista or someone. Yeah, let's swap out. I don't know, they're all pretty good, but just swap out anyone pretty much for. Swap out Zoro for Cavendish or something. Now I'll talk about Cavendish in the future, but quickly, he works really well with Law because he boosts 1.75 and orbs by 1.75 for himself for 2 turns. So pretty much you can focus on him, since your last hit will deal the most damage, because the last hit is a 16 times boost with max chain. Combined with Cavendish, you're going to deal massive damage, and he gets to change his orb to quick and does all that stuff. So it's really crazy. You know, there's one thing to keep in mind, but I'll talk about Cavendish in the next, you know, future video. So for now, let's look at some other teams that you can do. Yeah, so remember, he boosts not only slashes but freedoms. That's where his strength is. He boosts multiple types. So yeah, as you see, we don't really have any stall, so we're going to use someone like Monet. Someone like Boa, Boa is insane on this team. Remember, your chain multiplier gets stuck at 2.5 right at the beginning, so everyone's hitting for max damage pretty much. Now, keep in mind that it's not actually max because Law, again, because of his captain ability, but you're still doing massive damage either way. And you can stuff other stuff like Kizaru if you don't want Boa. Let me get Kizaru. Kizaru's also going to deal massive amounts of damage, going to help us do that. Let me go ahead and put Dofi and Zoro back in. Where's Zoro? There we go. I believe Kizaru gives himself an orb, right? He gives himself an orb. So you need to find an orb for these guys. But 1, 2, 3, activating stage 3, Don Quixote. And yeah, I mean, just look at that damage, man. So you got crazy damage there. But yeah, I mean, just look at that. A lot of damage. Law is really cool, man. And again, keep in mind, you can always bring someone like Mihawk or whatever. With Law, can deal. You're especially gonna be able to deal damage through it. So, in fact, Law is actually used a lot as a sub on double Mihawk teams. Can do a lot of damage that way as well. So yeah, let's try Monet, Sabo, Boa, and Dofi. Sabo, Boa. Let's put Boa, I guess. And I'm assuming you mean Raid Boss Sabo. And you activate his second ability. So yeah, you're looking at a lot of damage there. Everyone is matching orbs, right? I'm gonna change the coffin boat though, that's a problem. Let's change it to... Where's the Sunny? Let's change it to 1000 Sunny. So yeah, there you go. You're approaching 9 million, man. So pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy amounts of damage. Law is a really cool unit again, guys. The main problem I have with Law is not really a problem. It's just perfects, man. You have to have your perfects on point. It's gonna take a while. You have to practice a lot with these teams. Make sure you get that perfect. But once you got it rolling, once you get the feeling for each character's timing, I think you'll be good with this team. So this is a team where if you get them, you gotta practice with them. You know, you gotta make sure Law you can hit perfect every single time, and all your characters you get like every single time. So you know, definitely want to do that. And yeah, overall, cool unit. Boosts 2 different types. Not much more to say. You know, you use him as a sub, you can use him as a captain, so that's cool. And yeah, I think we'll see a lot more of him in the future as we get more shields or stuff like that. But you know, I guess there's not much else to say. So yeah, you can go either free spirit route, slasher route, or in between. But I probably recommend going one of the two. So that's gonna be Law, guys. Really cool, unique captain. Does something that not a lot of other people do. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.